Yes, it is on.
У меня английский и испанский. Руслан, у тебя немецкий и
Русский.
русский.
KARTA, we are all ready.
Okay, so let's start. So good evening, everybody. Satnam. We are at the end of February and entering March. So this is amazing how I run the time. So let's all tune in for this KARTA time number 221. Ad Gure Name, to God Gure Name, Sad Gure Name, Siri Guru Deve Name. Ad Gure Name, to God Gure Name, Sad Gure Name, Siri Guru Deve Name. Ad Gure Name, to God Gure Name, Sad Gure Name, Siri Guru Deve Name. So I would say the change has landed on this planet already. And it's confronting. It's not an easy time. For many, many of us, the confusion is increasing dramatically. And it's a paradox because when we choose to go for the new, then there is a sort of opposition to that. The old pattern that were giving us security or the way of functioning. So it's not so much individual, it's about the way we were organized in system and the way we were trusting the system to work. As soon as we introduce changes, there is a resistance of the system to go in the change. And this is create two things. In terms of individuals, you have animosity, where people get absolutely positioned against with a lot of resistance and arguing, or it's around power that the issue now in this all months coming and until the end of the year is really the empowerment of individuals. But how do you assume that power? If it is the power of your perspective against somebody else, so you're going to end up in animosity and a terrible field of annihilating your creativity. In the other way around, there is a creation of alliance where people are actually very much in resonance of their own field of energy. And when you put resonance with resonance, what happens is amplifying. So it's amplifying your initiation, how you initiate the new. And these two are clashing. So in one hand, you have solidarity. And so what is very advised is that to really create more alliance with people you feel the resonance and drop. There's a formula is let go, let God. So abandon to hold on things that resist actually, or that would generate animosity, and go more investing energy in where you find alliance, support, and mutual support and expansion. So, of course, it will probably change the map in your network of relationship. And this is happening all over. So the old system are breaking, and we need to open to new ways to collaborate and work together in circle and not in pyramidal and old systemic. So it is a dangerous time for action. It's a paradox because we need somehow, what I was saying before is we need to move, but the move now in this time is mostly in consciousness. I see it more, move your consciousness into a space where you can visualize somehow your direction. That's what we say, that develop more intuition and be more intuitive is also, it will be a time where your dreams become very significant with this. We are very much triggered subconsciously. We have more space when we look at the time we have been confined in the evening and all that stuff. So many people have much more time to reflect on themselves still. And this is a very good time to use to meditate. And especially before going to bed, I recommend that you would take some times to totally relax. So to be still is very essential, and to bring peace in your physical body. I think the physical body is receiving now, each one of our cells are exposed to new frequencies, and you can feel it. And in March, I think it's really increasing. So what's going to happen is you may have a moment of overwhelming energy, or a moment of headache, or physical pain moving from left to right, or different places, or knees, or in linked to the change in communication and the frequency in our cells. So if you have symptoms like this moving through the body, it's just that you are totally receiving this new information and this new kind of energy. So it will be time to use it later on. But at the moment, it's mostly a time to actively wait. Any action you would take now will be provoked by the environment, and it will not be action, will be reaction. So it's a paradox, is how can we still be in the move? How can we still project ourselves without really deciding yet? So this is holding your horse, but using that energy to expand your space within yourself. It's all about within at this moment, to give yourself a bigger space in your vision, a bigger space for relationship, be more inclusive. And the outcome, it is not yet the time. So, and we don't know what it will be. So we might go through a time that is more tough and more difficult than we expect. And so we can expect unexpected things. This is definitely where we are. It's a kind of a no signal, no sign of where this is all moving. And we collectively smell that is going to move in something beyond our capacity to deal with, something that will be overwhelming. So that's why we wait the outcome, but with reinforcing our sense of stability, peace, and stillness. So whenever things come from the outside that are out of order, upside down, or very challenging, then you will already anticipate that you are ready for anything. So this is waiting the outcome, whatever it will be. So there is this attitude of taking the time as it comes and not wanting to divert or thinking, yeah, if I do something right now, it will change. It will not. So, and one thing absolutely not to do is to worry. And this is a temptation when you are in a position of waiting with no clear outcome and not knowing where it goes. There is a sense of when the negative mind take over and the space of impossibilities overwhelm you, then you will start worrying. And that frequency is going to focus your psychic on wasting valuable energy. You don't want to invest in this doubtful mind. You don't want to nourish this doubtful thinking. So chaos comes from fear and focusing on the energy of fear. That's why it's highly recommended to every day come back, clean anything that could impact you with anxiety, fear of or negative perception or frequencies, and reboot yourself into the source of your heart. So this is a quantum loop into dive into the frequency of the heart. The heart is an amazing place because it's a platform that can contain the opposite, that can contain what seems to be dualistic, like animosity and alliance and solidarity. So this can be combined in your heart and with no judgment. So the frequency of the heart is a key thing to cross this time, and it is somehow the initiation we all receive that intuitively we know that the only solution to go on is to maintain our kindness. This is very, very essential. This is yoga. It's a time for yoga. So yoga means create always link, don't cut through, don't separate, don't put things apart, but rather bring always any situation that looks to be antinomic, antagonist, conflictual, see it from another perspective of unity. And you will see in any of these, if you wait and give God a chance, it will solve by itself. So this is also what is happening is by the time of waiting, we actually support the natural solution. There are natural solutions to our crisis. It comes from the earth. It comes from the humanity as a total incompetence. And we are moving into a more aware, more conscious, more competent humanity. And this waiting time is a necessity to stop reacting from nonsense. Stop agitation. We don't need to find an immediate answer. We don't need to find an immediate remedy. You know, it's the same for the virus. The virus has its own orbit. It has its own purpose, and it affects a whole planet with its own speed. And what happened since a year, we are growing in awareness. We are growing in stillness. We are growing in conscious action instead of rushing into nonsense solution. And you see that every time we were agitated, anytime people took decision, 2 weeks later, they have to step back on their decision and position. They have to review everything every week. So this shows that there is no urge really if we go down to the foundation of this time, is there is no urge. Everything is happening in its own pace. And we just have to be completely conscious, still, and peaceful. So with each other, don't share your worried. This is not a good idea, but rather share your dreams, share your vision, and share your generosity and your kindness. I mean, there is so many situations where you are called to be generous, understanding, and open to support. And I think don't miss one of these. And if you want to give the space to your consciousness, again, the space of dream is not being dreaming to escape, is that in the stage of dream, if you somehow prepare your dream, so before going to bed, if you really ask a key question, or so this is the attitude of prayer as well. We were working on this listening workshop last week about communication, and we really the reconnect with the dimension of prayer that is beyond religion. You know, prayer has been taught is in a dogmatic way, saying that you need to pray God or I don't know what, with a ready-made prayer. And of course, today we see that all this structure, religious structure, are falling apart. They will disappear. We are in a crucial time where all these old structure are crumbling down. They will disappear, and the new religion is the people who consciously will pray, because prayer is containing the biggest power is in our prayer. This is a very, very subtle certainty, a stage of knowing totally with the full capacity of your physical body and cells energy to invest in a trust, in a confidence. And this is the time is really recalling for, do you remember the trust you have in life when before incarnation you took this jump into the 3D, being in the womb of the mother, and have the courage to come out of this door by your own decision? You did that. This was your intention to come here. It didn't come in a mystical way. It is all connected to your consciousness. So we came here intentionally because we trusted the process of incarnation. We trusted that in the 3D we're going to come through. And now is the time to prove it. Where is your confidence in life? Where do you put it? You are breathing. You fall asleep, your heart is beating. All this rhythm, the inner clock, is activated by the grace of this whole universe, the whole creation that created you. So why can't you totally invest your confidence into life? Life has always been self-balanced, self-regulating. So if today we went too far, if the planet has to go through a revolution, a very unique time of revolution, and it is, you know, if we choose to be incarnate at this time on this planet today, this is our privilege. This is not nonsense. This is a unique opportunity to grow into this new humanity. And those who stay on this planet, they are supposed to ease that transition. They are supposed to contribute and co-create that transition into a new humanity. So this is so exalting that if you totally vibrate your 100% trust into life, life will invest in you the same trust. You understand? You will be supported. So the physical body being destabilized, you may be shaken a little bit and again falling into doubts. So you need exercise. You need, I said it already before, you know, exercise and meditation. This is not just It's finished the time of fitness. This is time of survival. The yoga today is a practice that can maintain your level of frequency. This is why we do yoga, not to stretch the muscles. And it's really activate and create that huge space and higher frequencies through your cells. That's why we need to care for our food. I repeat it, it's still valid today. The highest frequency you can maintain in you, within you, in this physical shape, the best you will be able to receive the sustenance from the cosmos, from the universe, and to go through this time to adapt to the new man. So it is a revolution. It's a total revolution in consciousness. We are never going to be living like before, being loose and unfocused, running after distraction, like this Hollywood culture. This is going to go. It's not that we are going to become serious. I think much more humoristic, because this is not a drama. This is just a comedy. So when we can watch the life with 100% trust, with a sense of humor and kindness, then this will make you go through, definitely. So we can be also touched by such frequencies if you raise your own frequency, that we are unusual. You may see things unusual, have vision or dreams totally unusual, beyond your needs. And this is a transvision. We're going to be much more aware of our mutual telepathy. The psychomorphic field is densified. We are aware of how everybody is growing in this new field. And we can sense when people are resistant. We can also sense when people make a step and an effort to raise their consciousness. And we are all aware, unconsciously, directly, telepathically, we are touched from each other. We are all in a network. We are all connected. And you feel whatever human beings feel on this planet in the moment. And this is going to increase. So again, information that we receive, and there is a craving for information. We would like to know more about what we don't know. That's the waiting stage again. We are waiting, and we are waiting for something we don't know. So we are looking for more information, and that tension toward receiving the right information, that is another big point for this month. Don't look for any sort of source of information. There are so much disinformation, where people like to make you feel and think a certain way. So you're going to be manipulated in a very specific direction. You need to make yourself totally autonomous. You need to build your aura, your filters, so you can really discriminate what is true information from what is just a joke and a lie. And this is the responsibility of every individual. In the old time, we used to say, oh, they said it on television. That used to be a reference. Today, you say they said it on television, run away. Run away. There is so many disinformation going left and right. So you need to search for your true information and not gossiping. This is going so quickly. And so you can't afford letting in your system disinformation. That will destabilize you, that will make you shake, that will make you doubt about your best value. You can't do that. You can't accept that. This cannot enter your system. So please reject the disinformation, filter, and make sense of any information you receive. So what's going to happen if you are in a high frequency, and if you are open to receive information? What happens is revelation. And I'm not talking mystical now. I'm just talking that you will realize things coming out of the blue, not based on logic. We call this Buddhi mind effect. The Buddhi mind effect is a space where you access understanding with no proof, no raisonnement, no actually strict logic, but all of a sudden your whole body is overwhelmed by knowing something you didn't know before. That's what we call revelation. So it is not about mystical revelation, it's a practical revelation. It is really about where to put your next step, what will be your choice, left or right. This is coming in a very subtle way if you listen. This is very deep yoga. This is patience, and listening is essential where you can receive revelation. So I think this is not for superstar yogis. This is for anybody. Anybody. This is not the privilege of few people anymore. Everybody who is open to receive, open to listen, and have the right frequency with the right filters will receive inspirational thoughts, inspirational ideas, images that will nourish your passion, will nourish your inner space, and make you feel peace and stillness, totally secure about where you are. And this is information you need to receive. I am on the right track, even though I'm not running after anything, I'm not reacting after anything, and I don't have all these millions of information I don't need to read and to know, but I know that I am in the right space, in the right stage, and I'm ready to face the time. So, watch your dreams and let this revelation come to you through this altered stage of it's a little bit like yoga nidra, if you know what I mean. Yoga nidra it's a stage of nidra, is a stage where your door of the subconscious is open without fear, and you can receive inspiration from highest frequencies. So this is not a natural stage. We need to give the okay to the subconscious to be open. And usually we are in defense. So every time you're in defense, you cannot receive. So if you deprive yourself from highly important messages that are raining on this planet to inspire the heart and the spirit of human being to move toward this new human being, then of course you're going to be lacking support, and you will feel isolated, separated, and rejected. So yeah, I think this is really a foundation of what is coming this month. Is a tough time, very challenging, and in the same time, no need to react. So this is really and you become a messenger of positivity. So in the midst of all this controversial and the confusion increasing constantly, when you connect to this inner stillness, you can just be a witness of that by your frequency, by your attitude and your presence. So that's what we saw in this listening week. Level 2 was about how can I increase the coming of the light on this planet, and how can I increase the clarity? Is by practicing a type of prayer that we call exhortation. You are exhorting. You put yourself in the voice of the master self, and you talk to yourself, not to other people. You don't need to impress other people. You need to impress yourself. This is essential. And talk to yourself in order that you're going to respect finally all the gift you have received in this life. You're going to honor them, and don't wait for other people to honor you. You start to honoring what you got as the best gift in your life. and how you can share this with others and your surrounding. That's what we call divine presence. Is you are absolutely aware that one of your dimension is timeless, and it is very, very expanded space. And you can, with a density, with a sense of presence, we call it magnitude. It's not like attracting the good for you, like a magnetic, but the magnitude is a sort of a frequency that come out of you to polarize people in a positive way, to inspire people to be the hope and not being pessimistic. So we each of us, by doing this work with ourselves, we are a bomb of optimism. we, we are we are just a smile. We are bringing this lightness, this humor, and this kindness, loving kindness, wherever we are. This is our job as yogis. Meditate and use the music, by example. New sound today is almost automatic meditation. So if you expose yourself to this uh, deep frequencies that boost you and expand your kindness, your love, your frequency of understanding and supportive energy, then you will spread that energy. So maybe for a minute, just if you can close your eyes, just close your eyes and enter your heart chakra and feel your own divine presence. And just say to yourself, I am the divine presence right now. I am the divine presence. I am stillness. I am stillness. I am multidimensional light. I am multidimensional light. I am in the now, manifesting the divine presence. This is truly me. So when you anchor yourself in the heart, you are connecting heaven and earth together. And if you are forced to take decision, do not take any decision without doing what we just did now. From sitting in this temple of heart with total stillness and kindness, then face the decision you have to make. And you will see it differently. You can access that frequency through breathing technique as well. You know that the breath is very connected to the heart. So you are focused on the outcome, but you don't want to force the goal. You don't want to force the outcome to be there. So whenever choices come to you, just be clear, and be clear before. And initiate the new habit of focusing on positive thinking. This is really train yourself not to analyze, not to compare, not to judge this comparative study. Drop it and just be in that frequency to embrace from a positive attitude what comes, what may come, anything, unconditionally. This is the heart. Heart is unconditionally embracing what is now and what is coming. And this is not just a meditation or something you do sometime. This is a stage where you need now to build a habit to be like this. This is to be nourished, support, observe, and establish through a new habit to be kind, open, and embracing, and focusing on the positive. So from that, the power of prayer is the power of the individual. It will support everyone. It will inspire everyone. So your prayer is a silence. It is something you do with yourself, and it is a stage of being. It's not a beggar asking for solution. It is the one knowing that we are the solution. It will not come from anywhere else, but it will come through us when we are aligned, with the harmony, the oneness of the creation. And even though it looks like everything fall apart, it looks like everything is going to collapse in a certain way, in a certain proportion, ultimately, this will be to bring us to much better harmony. So the transition between chaos and harmony is always a period very hard. And if you relate to the sign of chaos, then you will invite chaos in your life. If you focus on harmony, even though it is moving, you still focus on harmony, so you will be in the move that bring to harmony. And you have to understand that was the move I was talking about. Go with the move, go with the changes, and not resisting. And you will be part of the change. So, I think I will share with you like 3 practice we want to do for this month that are absolutely heart opening. This is the essential. And as we were already working with pranayama, so this is a key. Of course, any strong pranayama practice, and this is daily and maybe several times a day. You can do like the Muslim prayer 5 times a day. Stop your day and practice. It will remind you that you are a prani, you are made of that amazing substance of light and life through all the shape you represent. So the attitude of prayer, I said it, you need to discover that you need to discover, empower yourself through that. Realize your trust, confidence, and intention to trust is enormous projection of energy. You are producing light at that moment from your own self. So the first is a Maha prayer, is bringing your hands in palm together, which shows the non-duality, and you bring it on the line of the third eye. Yeah. On this line, the side of your thumbs are completely covering from the brow point on the curve of your forehead. You just press there and be there. Close your eyes and concentrate on that third eye. This is your intention is, so listen to that. I will just introduce this. Call within yourself. Stay in this posture. Dive into your third eye space and dive into the space of prayer. And you talk to yourself. You say, "Oh, my soul, give me the light. Show me the path. Give me the excellence to be bountiful, blissful, and kind, and compassionate. May I be true to myself. O my soul, give me the light, show me the path, give me the excellence to be bountiful, blissful, and kind, and compassionate. Let me be true to myself. I repeat a third time. O my soul, give me the light. Show me the path. Give me the excellence to be bountiful, blissful, and kind, and compassionate. May I be true to myself. Now you're going to breathe through mouth and nose together. Breathe in through mouth and nose. It's a special breath. It's very subtle. You focus both mouth and nose, and inhaling deeply, deeply, and slowly, slowly. And bring all this energy on your forehead. Inhaling and exhaling. It is a long, deep, profound breath through mouth and nose. This is like Maha prayer. So let's do this in silence for today for 3 minutes. Just 3 minutes altogether. And we want to dedicate our prayer to the world, to the whole world, to the whole humanity. May we keep that light together. May we share that light together. And may we manifest the excellence of this totality of humanity. So we will be bountiful, blissful. We will express kindness and compassion. That is the language of our true self. So let's do this now for 3 minutes. Just concentrate and breathe very slow, very deeply. You have to keep the upper part of your body straight. Open the chest and hold yourself up. And breathe as slow as possible. Inhale deeply and exhale and relax. So this is a group consciousness. We were united in one psychic field now all together, and we offered this silence and this prayer to the whole planet. You see, this is every time you can create a situation like this where you join together, you can join hands, you can join into prayer in the same room or in the same place or connected, and dedicate this oneness, this unity, this intention to bring positive frequency into the world, bringing more peace and kindness. So this is very effective at this moment, and through this next months, as much as you can unite and go beyond competition and controversial and conflictual situation, but rather bring this energy of solidarity and support. This will make a big difference, not only for the planet, but for yourself. Because if you focus on that, the universe will send you support the same. So it is really a time to become collective and to remember that we are a collective being, we are a social being, and this is really dismissed by all the context and the environment at the moment. So don't believe this. We are not separate again, but strongly root yourself into that we are a collective being. And we have a lot of resistance from the past about that, because all our memories is the Second World War, is a communist empire. All this group consciousness have mislead people and bring them into a lack of confidence. We don't trust anymore the group consciousness. We are very reluctant. We are very scared. So we need to rehabilitate that, because the only way we're going to come out of this crisis is when we feel more united, that we are feeling more together. So this is a contra-current, you know. Everything try to put people separate, lock in your house and not seeing anybody, but you need to connect in another way. So that's why I say telepathically through your prayer is very, very effective. And when you can decide together to join and have a practice together, this will be very, very effective. So let's do the second practice now. The second practice is a little bit like this Kriya with Hades, you say Hades, you know, that you have your arms. It is really to chase the negativity and dissolve what wants to convince you to be separate or in a non-acceptance of the waiting stage we are all now. So you're going to bring your arms like this, 60 degrees up, and you bring them down. It's like calm the waves of the universe, calm the ocean. It's like talking to, imagine the ocean being totally in storm and huge waves and everything, and you're facing this, and you just say, calm down. Yes, calm down. Calm down. So what we're gonna do this with this very powerful mantra, which is Ekonkar Sadhguru Prasad Ekonkar. We will put it in the background, and we'll do it by holding the breath inside. Holding the breath inside. So you're gonna inhale deeply and lock a Mahabandha, lock the Jalandhar, lock a little bit Udana, and lock the Muladhara chakra, the Mulabandha. And we go inhale, hold, and we move in the slow rhythm with the music. When I put it soon, you move like this with this intention is calm the space before you, around you, within you. Calm the space. Bring it to a stillness, bringing to a total calm. Yeah? And dissolve any attempt to boost the conflict, boost the anger, boost the resentment. Just bring it down. Just calm down. This movement, 60 degrees up, horizontal. Holding the breath for 2 mantra. I will bring the music on.
So,
Hopefully,
KARTA, you need to share the music again.
yeah, I think I will do that.
Share the screen
for
and
a second. Is it coming back now?
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so now I will look for the sound. Where is it? Yeah, this one. Can you hear it? You hear it? I cannot hear it myself, so I don't know. You hear it? Yeah. Okay. So try to enter this. Yeah. You inhale deeply and you go. You have to hold the breath until you hear 2 times the mantra completely. Then you exhale, inhale quickly, and hold again. So we go for 1 more minute. So you remember, you inhale very deeply and then you hold the breath completely with a slight Jalandhar, Mahabandha, and move the arms slowly with the rhythm of the mantra. And when you hear 2 times the mantra, then you exhale after 2 times repetition.
Sat
So the arms is only 60 degrees up and horizontal. We don't go down. We just stay at the level of the shoulder always. Up 60 and shoulder level. Up 60 and shoulder level. Yeah. Okay, inhale. At the end, you just inhale, hold, and just really open, send your love all around to any situation that needs your understanding. And exhale. Relax. So we'll do this 11 minutes, like the first one is 11 minutes on prayer, and then 11 minutes this one, and then the last one is also 11 minutes, and this is to increase your inner light and your radiance, so you can communicate your positive energy all around you. You can send it to people, you can connect to people consciously, and include them in your space. So this is expanding your inner space and your outer space. So the Gyan Mudra is, I'm ready to receive guidance. So it is Gyan Mudra. And the arms are on the, again, shoulder level, like this, open. And we bring them a little bit forward to the exhale, and we bring them totally open your heart, maximum inhale on the inhale. But we do this through the mouth. So you make an O shape through the mouth, and it's like it's a slow breath, very, very, very slow. You connect it to the Ma, to the Universal Mother. You know, it's following what we did last month. We are going to go through this gratitude for the one who provides all solutions to our problem on this planet. So we're going to put some music. Can you hear it now? Yeah? Okay. So keep the elbows and the arms horizontal to the level of your shoulder, and open the heart. And we inhale through the mouth, exhale through the mouth. It's a very slow breath. Close your eyes. Concentrate on the third eye. Very deep breath. And open your heart to the Universal Mother. Open your heart to those spirits in the universe who take care of our planet, all these galactic beings that have creating the solar system and are taking care of the humanity in our 3D world. And you open to receive that inspiration, unexpected dream, opening to love and radiance from yourself, manifesting your divine presence. So this is all together. and you fill yourself with this light. Bring it into your heart and open totally yourself to unconditional love. The idea is no mind, shunya, no mind, shunya. Just focus on the breath, on opening of your heart and how you feel in your body when you feel overwhelmed by love, when you include everything, when there is no sense of separation anymore. There is nothing good, nothing bad, nothing high, nothing low. It's all one. And you embrace the oneness with full understanding. That's the Gyan Mudra, is I understand the oneness. I stand under the oneness laws. Harmony is coming into me and in my surrounding. And you open to harmony, the universal harmony. And you generate a space, a frequency all around you of total harmony. I am the love. I am not deprived. I'm not missing. It's not going to come through anybody. I'm just open to experience and feel the love now within me. This is my presence. This is my divine presence. Very slow. Yeah. Open, pull the arms back and the elbows back and open, the sternum should stick out and your heart will come out. Yeah. You are open to receive even highest frequency coming from the cosmos. You open yourself to receive. And every one of your cells are open to receive. So you're gonna deeply inhale, open, and hold. And you feel like, the story of the Bible of the David and Goliath. This, you are feeling so small, facing what is coming, the change that is coming. And this enormous giant that is ready to roll over us. And we will win by our intuition. We will not be destroyed. It's actually our strength is to be small. small in attitude of humility before this huge universe, and accept. So if you do this breath through the lips for 11 minutes, then you complete this 3 triangle practice. Will make you ready to go through this March time where so much empowerment based on humility. And this is empowerment based on prayer and not reaction. Certainly no reaction. That was my essential message for this month. And I guess you prepare yourself to face the time, then the time will make you a path through it. So we will come to some of the questions and remember some events that we are about to create. So we have this on the Russian line, we have this workshop about the femininity and the woman that goes from the 5th to the 7th of March. And I will be addressing the women on the 7th of March in the afternoon. And then, of course, the 14th, we have Kundalini Update, our next 3 months preparation for 3 Kriya to practice that are totally new and adapted to the time. And so you can really enter this preparation of your 7 bodies to face the time through your practice of Kundalini Yoga. We are also moving in Le Martinet into a whole team that is now living and working and practicing. So we are having a daily sadhana going on now, and we are opening to meditation retreat or intense practice of Kundalini Yoga. So we will have one oriented on the healing and the cure of the spring, that is from 1925 April, which is celebration of the spring energy, to renew your liver and all the liver energy, the ether element, and to readjust. So this is only 1 week, like we had last year in December, this long 4 or 5 weeks retreat. Now we do one cure for the spring work. And in May, I will lead also another retreat about heart opening, which is the theme at the moment, how we can really work consciously and with a lot of power in actually opening ourselves and our heart. So this is the upcoming our level 1 is totally saturated. We have, a big amount of students wanting to enroll. So we had to stop the registration and put people on the waiting list. So this is, and we have set up this big top in the Martinet. So now we are ready to welcome all of you. So we're looking forward this new start and new development. So let's see a little bit the questions. I was so busy that I could not really work through it so far, so I will discover them with you. But somebody is a technical question, is that the old KARTA time, are there accessible? I think it's on YouTube, no? People can review them, probably. Yeah. So I think somebody is asking to share the KARTA time of 24th January. Just please look into YouTube channel of the school and then you will find it. Not so many questions, actually. We have somebody... sharing gratitude. Thank you. This is Amanda. Okay, so one question, how do we cope with the pressure of the conformity from outside in regard to the topics where our own opinion differs? Yeah, for example, vaccination, wearing mask, and etc. So I think it was inclusive in my talk. I think this is really the attitude of non-reaction is what it costs you to wear a mask when you are in the area of other people believing that it this is really compassion. For me, it's always when I see these people believing that this will help them, I'm just really falling in compassion. I put the mask, but of course, I'm blessed to live in the mountain where I don't need to wear this mask. And people living in the city, I know it is quite tough and very difficult. But there's no other way. I mean, if you can't rebel against that, and you can position yourself against. That's what I say. Wait, because things will change. It is a transition. It can take another year. I told before that we are going until 24 to a very heavy change, but drastic change. So we don't know how and when it's going to show up, but we already see that this is the first year. We arrived March last year, and 15 March, that's where everything started somehow. So I think we have passed this year, and we already see that the planet has changed, totally changed, and more people are looking for, the field of research in the electricity field or the new energy perspective, the new way to move, and it's going to be discovery and progress like never before. It's going to accelerate. We're going to find amazing solutions that they are absolutely ecologic and respectful of the environment. So this is all in the consciousness now, and it will happen. Within a year, we might have so much change. So this is all opening. So not react, wait, and be spreading the love and the kindness. I think this was the last question for today. So I think we are about to be done for today. We just prepare ourselves to close the space, and we're going to finish also with this 3 minutes of total gratitude for every time I meet all of you in a practice of teacher training or any workshop. I see the level of awareness and consciousness and how fast you could change and elevate yourself. The confidence, the trust in yourself and not in the madness. And this is so encouraging. I think you are the people of tomorrow. You are the people who are going to bring this humanity together. And it is the time to stand for who you are. So I'm very honored and privileged to serve you and to inspire you for the mutual trust we have built through the years. I bless you all for deepest of my heart. I thank you for keeping up, because today is not just keeping up for a nice practice, it's really keeping up through these changes that are extremely important in all our life and family life. So please share, be solidar, support each other, gather as much as you can, and reinforce your sense of social identity that we are one together. We are here to celebrate the oneness and not the separation. We are here to be clear and not to bring confusion. We are here to share the love and not to spread the fear. So, bless you all, love you all, And until next month, have the most beautiful time. Satnam. Thank you. So thank you for the team. Thank you for the translators and everybody. Hey, Mikhail. Such a long time. I haven't seen you. This is nice to see you. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. It shows we are more connected than ever. It's a paradox, isn't it? So let's keep the connection from our heart and see you next month. Satnam. Bye bye.